Good evening. Unfortunately, I missed Kay's live on YouTube. She was I listened to it from the beginning and she asked me to go on, but by the time I clicked on it, she had left. So if somebody could let Kay know that I'm here waiting for her, she likes to demand people coming on her live. So let's see if she can return the favor if she's feeling brave enough, but I don't think she will. Because there are just a few things I'd like to address about her live. Well, she asked me to go on her live, but like I said, because I didn't know she was live until, 15, 20 minutes ago, and I started listening to it, and then she invited me to come on, and by the time I went back, she had actually ended the live, because she'd been live for fucking 3 hours, the fucking sad cunt. So come on, Kay, darling. Yeah, I'll post a link, Kay. Come and have a chat to Auntie Wayne. I know you're dying to. And then we can discuss everything that you want to discuss. And then I can address you on your lies. Oh, is that all Kay's got, is it? I'm still waiting for Kay. Somebody must be able to tell her that I'm waiting for her. Oh, she did sound very angry because I went live and put people straight on what happened in court. And she's come on and basically come up with this fucking bullshit story about what she thought happened. I mean, she didn't know what happened. She wasn't there. So how does she know what happened? She doesn't understand that there's nobody in that court to represent her and report back to her. The only people in the court is the CPS, the solicitor, the defendant, a court reporter, if they're reporting it for the media, and anyone that's in the public gallery. There's nobody there taking notes, passing it on to Kay, so apparently what I said about what the judge said is apparently bullshit. But how did she know she wasn't there? So come on, Kay, you can come and put me straight. face to face on what happened. Yeah, my mum's fine. She went into hospital last Friday, and she had an X-ray, and it turns out that she had a fractured rib. That's why she was in so much pain. She's got cancer deposits on her ribs, and because she'd been coughing so much, because she stopped smoking, she just stopped smoking, so she's been coughing a lot. And they think because she's been coughing a lot, she's cracked it in the place where the cancer deposits are. So they've given her lidocaine patches, which is an anaesthetic. So like anaesthetic patches that she puts on her chest, and that's helping immensely with the pain. So she's not in pain anymore, and she's got a hospital style bed, which she absolutely loves. So she's comfy as fuck. And she stopped taking the oxynorm because they said that was, the oxynorm was making her sick. She just kept puking up every time she took it. So they started giving it to her in tablet form, and it didn't agree with her. So, but she doesn't need strong painkillers. Yeah, she's having radiotherapy on Tuesday to her ribs, which should stop it from hurting. But she needs to take it easy if she's got fucking a cracked rib. So yeah, so it's all good. So that's yeah. So but they stopped her chemo because apparently if you report any pain or anything like that, you have to stop them. But she was on her week off anyway. So but they haven't put her back on. They haven't put her back on her chemo yet until until they decide what's the best way to move forward. But she's still taking as long as she's taking her hormone blocking tablets, she'll be all right. The chemo she can stop and start as and when, so they're not overly concerned. But now that they know it's a fracture rib that's causing all the pain, they're not so concerned about the cancer. They're just trying to get her pain free by whatever means possible. And the fact that she's not taking the oxynorm anymore is a good sign. It just means she just needs to get she needs to get her ribs healed up, and then she can carry on with the chemo. Well, it doesn't look like Kay's going to turn up, does it? She knows. She's probably watching. She fucking knows. She's just a fucking coward. I tried to go on her StreamYard the other day and they just blocked me. Because she's a coward. Aren't you, Kay? Probably sat there watching, but won't come on, will you, Kay? because you won't like what I've got to say. Oh, and if you want transcripts of the court case, Kay, you probably have to pay for it. That's if they even do it. Not all magistrate courts provide transcripts of the cases. They don't record it because they didn't with Sanchez. You know, when Sanchez was in court, there was no transcripts available for that because that particular court doesn't provide them. So if Coventry Court does provide transcripts, you'll have to pay for them, and it'll be about £100 because they charge per page. So at least we know what your compensation money will be going on, eh? But I hope you do get the transcripts and post them, Kay, because you'll then see that everything that I said on my live was the truth about what was said. It was this, the CPS wanted him. The CPS wanted a custodial after he pleaded guilty, not before. Wes pleaded guilty to get it over and done with. That's the only reason why I pleaded guilty, because they wanted to deal with it there and then. And the CPS wanted the judge to refer it to the Crown Court, and the judge said, "No, I will deal with it here." And he didn't even want to give him. He didn't even want to give you and Dawn a fucking restraining order, but he had to because it was part of the sentencing. Otherwise, you wouldn't have got a fucking restraining order. But he had to give you one, and you only got one for a year. And the CPS wanted a 5-year one. And the sentencing, the sentencing that the CPS wanted was for Dawn's case, not yours. They didn't give a shit about your case, Kay. Your case was Malcolm's, nothing to do with bestiality, because otherwise he would have been charged under the Obscene Publications Act, Kay. They weren't interested in the fucking so-called bestiality pictures because it wasn't a bestiality picture. He put your face on it to cause you alarm and distress, and that's what he got charged with, because he caused you alarm and distress. Wasn't because of the nature of the picture, it's because of how it affected you. If he hadn't stuck your face on it, the police wouldn't have entertained it. And it was all the stuff on inbox. He didn't get done for anything that was written on Facebook. They didn't give a shit about what was written on pages and people's lives and what he was saying. It was all in inbox, Kay. That's why. If he hadn't have inboxed you, you wouldn't have had a fucking case to start with. I mean, don't forget, Kay, we've got fucking lives of you being fucking racist, homophobic, threatening to rape people, raping a fucking woman and her fucking teenage daughter. Don't forget, we got all that, Kay. That came out of your mouth. So how you feel that you've won is quite remarkable. It's only because Cole didn't go to the police. If Cole had gone to the police, you would have been up for more charges than what Wes was up for. Threatening to rape somebody, racism, homophobia. I mean, what you said to Cole was probably worse to what Wes said to fucking Dawn. And it was nothing to do with fucking Dawn's kids. Stop fucking lying there. It was Dawn he went for. So stop Lying. He went for Dawn and her fucking ex-husband. Nothing to do with her fucking children, Kate. So there you go again. Lying again. And the thing is, you see, the thing about Dawn is that she's got her justice. She'll just disappear and be quiet and get on with her life. But Kay won't. Kay will just drag this on and on and on because she's got nothing else. This is it now. This is gonna be. This is all that she's gonna be talking about is Wes and fucking bestiality, despite the fact that the two don't go together. It was Malcolm's. The pictures weren't illegal. The pictures were called. It was because they caused. If there was anything illegal about those images, he would have got done for what was the content of those images. Kay, you know, if he had sent you an indecent image of a child, he would have got charged for sending you an indecent image of a child. So don't say that he sent you a bestiality picture, because he would have got charged for sending you a photo of bestiality nature, and it would have come under the Obscene Publications Act. And they would have dealt with that in the Crown Court, and he would have ended up on the Sexual Offenders Register, because that's a charge where you could go on the Sexual Offenders Register, Kay. And he's not on the Sexual Offenders Register, is he, Kay? Because he didn't send you a bestiality picture. You told the police it was a bestiality picture, but when they found the image, they deemed it not to be a bestiality picture, but it was highly offensive. That's what they said. It was offensive to you. Only to you, Kay. If he'd sent that to anyone else, it wouldn't have fucking mattered. And I sent you the same image, but I didn't put your face on it, Kay. So what happened when you showed that to the police? Because you would have sent that. I know that you sent that to the police because you blocked me from the chat. As soon as I sent it to you, you blocked me from the chat. That's how convinced I was that it wasn't a bestiality picture, that I sent it to you straight off of Google. I grabbed it off of Google because I knew what the image was, because I'd seen it in the chat. And I grabbed it, the original image that had come off of Google, and I didn't manipulate it. It was already blurred. It was already blurred out, because it was a blurred out image, Kay. And I sent it to you in as it came off of Google. I didn't stick your face on it, did I? And I bet you took that to the police, and they probably told you, oh well, nothing they can do. Oh yeah, but what about the image that she posted in with Tracy Burke? Tracy Burke having sex with her children. What about that image, Kay? Do you remember that? When you stuck Tracy's children on an image. It might not have been you that done it, but you posted it in a chat where Tracy Burke could see it. Yeah, and where was your outrage, Cage, when Claire said that she wanted to make fucking hoodies from hanging children? She said it. You know, you keep going on about fucking Wes making images of children with fucking hanging images, and yet you got Claire Varden saying that she wanted to make fucking hoodies out of it. But didn't say anything about that though, did you, Kay? Because she's your pal. In fact, you didn't say anything. You didn't say anything about Wes's behaviour until he turned on you. And why did you turn on him? Because he was getting friendly with Shell. That's why you're obsessed. You are obsessed with her. Fucking, you even know what fucking perfume she uses, Kay. That is very stalkerish behaviour, that is. I mean, fancy fucking knowing what perfume. I didn't know what perfume. I talk to Shell every day. I don't know what fucking perfume she uses. But you seem to know everything about her because you are upset. You are a stalker. You're not very well, Kay. You need to go. You need help. You're obsessed. She was jealous of anyone getting close to Wes. Because she wanted him. Yeah, don't forget, it's Kay that goes onto people's profiles as well and takes their photos, those kid photos, and then fucking sends them to them and threatens to out them if they don't shut their mouth. Because that's what Kay's like. She will use anything to get at people, to intimidate people. And she has used people's kids. So you listen back to this live, Kay, right, and call me a liar. But Wes did not get charged or arrested for anything to do with, just like she tried to say that I was arrested for fucking indecent images and that it's on my fucking, it's on my acro. Well, where is it, Kay? You said you had proof. You said that you had a telephone call where I admitted it was on my acro. Yeah, I haven't heard it. Nobody's heard it. Oh, apparently Louise Disgrace said that she heard it. And then a couple of weeks later, you said that you might have recorded it and you didn't know whether you had recorded it or not. Yeah, apparently you said, but apparently Louise backed you up and said that she heard it. So I guess that means that she's a fucking liar as well. You're just all a bunch of fucking liars, Kay. Can't fucking help yourself. You think you're that relevant and that important to the fucking YouTube community. Nobody gives a shit who we are, or nobody gives a shit who Wes is. That's why you had to do it on your own platform, because nobody else, because when you tried to go to everyone else to say that you wanted to out him for this and that and the other, they probably turned around and said, well, who the fuck's that? They're not interested in people they don't know, Kay. And if that was your big fucking outing that you done on your fucking YouTube a fucking couple of hours ago, fucking hell. Is that it? Very disappointing, Kay. Well, we all knew that anyway. We all fucking knew it was all fucking pie in the sky. I mean, you fucking ejaculated too quick again, didn't you? Because you said you was going to do it on the 13th. But when you heard my fucking live, you had to fucking, oh, I have to go live now. The thing is, though, Kay, the only person that's going to be talking about it is you. Once I finish this live, it's over. You can. Oh, a big live is on the 13th. Listen, you can say what you want, Kay. Right? People know the truth about what Wes was fucking charged with, and pleaded guilty. Remember, he pleaded guilty. He wasn't found guilty. He pleaded guilty because he just wanted to get it out the way, Kay. It'd been on, it'd been going on for 2 years. If he had pleaded not guilty, it would have gone on for at least another year. And for what? And you'd already said in your statement that you wouldn't be able to make it in court because you can't leave the house. Shall I post up your statement, Kay? Because I've got your statement that you made to the police about how you can't leave the house and how you shit yourself every time the fucking doorbell rings and the door rings. And when the door knocks, you're fucking on tenterhooks because you're fucking scared for your life. Should I post all that, Kay? Oh, she's gonna what? Oh, she's got voice notes, phone calls, and oh, fucking hell, who cares? Well, I'll tell you what, Kate. Why don't you post up everything from when me, you, and Wes and Dawn were in a chat together? Why don't you post all that? Because I've got that. I've got all that. I've got all the voice notes. I've got all the WhatsApp chats. So if you think that you're just going to play bits and pieces, I'll post the whole lot. I will post it all from beginning to end. Even the bits where fucking Dawn has fucking deactivated her account because she didn't want anyone to know that she was in the fucking chat. Because that's another thing that Dawn likes to do. She likes to fucking create an account to call shit and then deactivate it so you can't fucking see who it is that fucking wrote it. Just accept the fact, Kay, that nobody fucking gives a shit what's done to you because of what you. It's like the same with me. Nobody would give a shit if people were trolling me and going after me all the fucking time, right? And I started crying about it on a live. People would just say serves you right, which they would. So when you're doing it, people are saying serves you right. Look at all the shit that you've done in the past, Kay, and you've got the audacity to fucking report somebody to the fucking police. Fucking hell. What a very, very sad individual you are, Kay. Well, you've got your justice, Kay, but I will be very careful about what you say and do on a live because we won't want you to get into trouble, would we? We won't want anybody coming knocking on your door, storming through your door, would we, Kay? Just saying. So, yeah, so you go live on whenever it is, on the 13th. We'll be watching and laughing, Kay. That's all we ever do. That's all we do. We just laugh at you because you're pathetic. You're nothing. You're not worth the shit on anyone's shoe. If you died tomorrow, nobody would care. Because that's how much people think about you, Kay. You're just a blip on the landscape. You're the one that your mum should have flushed, Kay. That's probably why your family don't like you, is because you probably were an accident. You know, because you always said to me that you've always been the black sheep of the family. Didn't you say that to me, that you were the black sheep of the family? Because you're an embarrassment, Kay. You're an embarrassment to your fucking own family. And, when me and you were friends and you used to go live, I just stopped going live with you, Kay, because it was cringe. Honestly, I used to just sit here and cringe at the things that you used to say. I'll be like, oh my God. And it just got to the point where I just couldn't, I just had to distance myself from UK. I know you keep saying that you fucked me off, but I distanced myself from you a long time ago. I certainly didn't fucking record all your calls because I'm not that sad, okay? When you said that you recorded my calls, because you're a very sad individual that thinks more about fucking Facebook and fucking YouTube than real life, okay? Because you haven't got a life. All you've got is that fucking dog and bottles of brandy. That's all you've got. You've got fuck all else. And we know you're very close to your dog, aren't you, Kay? You like to be, remember Dempsey? Remember Dempsey when you said that, it fell off a parcel shop? I reckon what happened is the dog fucking showed you its lollipop and you thought it was already. But did your sister help you as well? Were you and your sister licking the lollipop, Kay? Did you and your sister thought it was a lollipop? Just asking, because you know what kids are like. You know, they see something with you know, with a red bit on the end, and they might have thought, you know, it was a lollipop. Is that why you got a big beast of a dog? Because you missed Dempsey's lollipop? Is that what happened to Alfie? Did you suck him to death? Is that why he died? Because you sucked him to death. And then you got Reggie. And Reggie likes it a bit rough, doesn't he, Kay? He likes it a bit rough. Is that why you got him? Because you like it rough? Is that why you fancied Steve? Because Steve likes it a bit rough, doesn't he? And because he didn't fucking want you, you got Reggie, didn't you? Thought, well, if Steve's not going to get rough with me, then I'll have to fucking get a dog to be rough with me. Fucking dog nonce, Kay. That's what you are. You're just a fucking dog nonce. A disgusting, dirty little dog nonce. Ugh. Oh, she even had the audacity to moan about her mo. Apparently, she cried. Apparently, Wes said something about her mo, and she sat and cried because somebody was taking the piss out of her mo. I mean, really? If it bothers you that much, Kate, get rid of it. The same with fucking Dawn and her lips. Yeah, Kay didn't like the fact that she was being called ugly and moly, and it made her feel worthless. Yeah, it made her feel low and worthless. Well, that's because you are worthless, Kay. Not because you're fucking ugly. It's because you're a fucking ugly person. You're just ugly inside. A horrible, horrible person. It took me a long time to see it, but it's very clear now, Kay. You just hated everywhere. I don't understand why I don't understand why you still go live and you're still calling people out, and nobody gives a shit, Kay. You're too invested. You're like Claire Lou. You're too invested in Facebook to fucking leave it. Obsessed. Anyway. Oh, they're not best mates anymore, Ben. No, they're not best mates anymore. She fucking shit on him, didn't she? Fucking that fucking Tracy fucking Channel or Chanel, whatever she's fucking called. Apparently, fucking she posted a picture of Pete's fucking daughter in the chat, and he fucking had a go at her, and they all fucking model coddled around her and turned on him. Yeah, best friend. Yeah, Kay just fucking listen. Kay will fucking turn on herself if it fucking got her fucking far. If you know, if it got her clout. She's just doing this all for clout. But I don't know who it is she's trying to impress. Because the fucking YouTube fucking loonies can't fucking stand her. The fucking the YouTube gangsters. They're all clowns. All the people that she hangs around with on Facebook are just absolute clowns. They're just fucking nobodies. Just constantly crying about fucking other people. Just crybabies, the fucking lot of them. Yeah, she is. She's obsessed with Facebook. Yeah, she's obsessed with it. But, you know, just a sad existence of a life, isn't it, Kay? You've just got a sad existence for a life. Yeah, at least I've got my HIV. I've got my HIV to keep me company, Kay. What have you got? Fuck all. Oh, the voices in your head. Oh. Right, I'm going to go now. So I will love you and leave you. And Kate, if you want to go live with me, darling, just, you know, just let me know. Just let me know the time and the place, and I'll be there. You know I'll be there. Oh, apparently fucking Pez went on there and fucking tore a new one. Dear. Right. Right, I'll speak to you all later. Oh, bye, Kay. Don't get too triggered, will you, love? You know, we won't want you to fucking have an heart attack or anything. Well, actually, we fucking would, but... Right, anyway. Night-night. Night-night, Kate. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. All the fucking scabies from that fucking flea-ridden bed of yours. Ugh. Oh, have you seen it? Ugh. Have you seen that fucking bed she lies in? Fucking hell, even a fucking tramp wouldn't lie in that. Ugh. Anyway, good night, people.